Hello and good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome aboard, everyone. I'm Dr. Lakeisha McKnight. Welcome to the Leadership TKO show. Welcome to each and every one out there. It's Wednesday, January the 31st. As I'm here live with you all, live on Facebook. We're live on several podcast platforms. And also, this is going to be available on the Leadership TKO YouTube channel. So again, welcome to those of you on YouTube who are scrolling through or who may be notified and informed about this video being available for you. Thank you so very much for plugging on in here to the Leadership TKO show. Now, I'm Dr. Lakeisha McKnight. I'm right here in Chesapeake, Virginia, here in the United States of America. And this is, again, the Leadership TKO show. Now, Leadership TKO is the brand that's housed by the iLead Company, LLC. And so I'm going to share with you the mission of Leadership TKO in just a moment. I want to make sure that our settings are great, that we're set up for success here as we are live right on several platforms. So let's go ahead and make sure that all is well. Now, listen, as you're coming on in here on Facebook, okay, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and drop in the comment section below. Drop in your city, your state, and where you're tuning in from, just overall. And for those of you who are outside of the United States, you can drop in the country where you are tuning in from. So I'm right here in the beautiful country of the USA, specifically in Chesapeake, Virginia. And so again, I'm glad to have all of you here. So listen, let's go ahead quickly and share what the mission of Leadership TKO is. And so our mission here is to empower wealth building network marketers with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. So if you're a male, female, and you are someone who believes in the importance of building wealth, you're in the network marketing profession, and you want to impact more lives, you want to grow your influence, and perhaps you want to increase your passive income, or better yet, build generational wealth. This is the stream. This is the show, the podcast for you. And so once again, welcome. Now listen, I do the show every Monday, every Wednesday around 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. And then we provide this information on the YouTube channel. So Mondays is Network Marketing Mondays, and today on Wednesdays, we call this day Wealth Building Wednesdays. So you're in for a treat as we're going to talk about wealth building in just a few moments. I'm excited to really dive into it. So I'm excited. I'm going to give it about another few seconds just to allow for Facebook to inform you all that we are live and that we are going strong right here on the Facebook platform. So as you're coming in, once again, I see a few of you coming in now. As you come in, drop in the comment section where you're tuning in from. We are officially live, ladies and gents. We just covered some housekeeping things, informing you about the mission of Leadership TKO. So if you've missed that portion of it, you definitely want to catch the replay so that you can be made aware of what Leadership TKO is truly all about. What I'm going to do really quick is I am going to tag a few people in the stream so that you all will know and we can get this word out about this information that's being shared. So let me go ahead and do just a few more. Here we go. So yeah, come on in, come on in. Ken Nixon, good evening to you. I see that you're tuning in from Florida. Glad to have you plugged into the stream on tonight. And so let's go ahead and do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen because I always like to have something to reference, especially when we're dealing with content that can transform your lives. I like to add a visual to it. So what I am going to do is I'm going to share my screen so you can see the visual that I do have available. Now, for those of you on the podcast platforms, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see the visual. However, you are welcome to join us. Okay, you're welcome to join us right here on the platform, on either the Facebook platform or on YouTube. Okay, so come on in. And so again, on Wednesdays, we cover wealth building. Okay, wealth building is what we cover. Good evening, Dr. Patricia Goodman. I do see that you're plugged in as well. So today, listen, we're going to be embarking on an exciting journey into the world of Ethereum. We're going to talk about that and smart contracts, by the way. So whether you're new to the world of cryptocurrency or really looking to deepen your understanding. This stream, this session, this video podcast is really tailored just for you. So let's unlock the potential. You and I, we can unlock the potential of this groundbreaking technology together. Okay, we can do it together. So once again, I am going to be your, how should I say, your conversationalist, your friend for a few moments right here on the Leadership TKO show. So type in the word Ethereum if you are ready to go. Type that word in for me in the comments. Ethereum, Ethereum. That's the focus tonight. Ethereum and smart contracts. So type in that word. Let's see who else has joined us tonight. And as you're tuning in, listen, I need to know. I see a few of you tuning in, but I don't see your names in the comment section. Drop in where you're tuning in from to let us know that you are here. Mary Bush, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. So listen, feel free to grab a notepad and a pen as well if you like. I know some people like to take notes as they're looking. So let's just share a few objectives. As many of you are coming on board, I want to share with you what I intend to cover, what I intend to address while we're here together. So by the time you all exit the stream tonight, I want to be able to equip you with a foundational understanding of Ethereum and smart contracts. Number two, I want to help you understand how they are revolutionizing the financial world. Number three, I want to give you knowledge to explore these technologies further. And then lastly, I want to empower you to consider their potential in your own financial and investment strategies. That's what I intend to cover and focus in on tonight. Good evening, Miss Mincy Jones. Welcome to the stream. So let's talk about it just a bit, giving you a little introduction to Ethereum. Okay, we got to talk about the basics. So what exactly is Ethereum? You know, think of Ethereum as more than just a digital currency. Okay, it's really an innovative platform that allows developers. Okay, it really allows developers to build and deploy or send out decentralized applications. So these are applications that is not controlled by the government. Applications not controlled by the government, it's decentralized. And so that's really the focus when it comes to, Ethereum. Now, unlike traditional systems, Ethereum operates on a blockchain. Okay, so Ethereum operates on the blockchain, a distributed ledger that really records all transactions. And what it does, it likes to record the transactions securely and transparently. So it's secure in what it does, and it's transparent. Okay, so it's not something that's hidden. You can clearly see what's exactly going on the blockchain. That's why we enjoy the blockchain. It's very clear, very transparent. If you go on places like Etherscan or blockchain.com, you can, if you have like a hash that is given to you when transactions are made on the blockchain, every transaction is given a hash ID. It's a long set of numbers. And so you take that hash and you can actually see the transaction right there on the blockchain. And so that's just a quick little snippet of Ethereum. It's a cryptocurrency. It's an innovative platform that really allows developers to create applications, okay, applications on the blockchain. So that's just a little simple way of thinking about it. But we really got to understand blockchain technology a bit more. How many of you agree with me? Type in agree that we all should do our due diligence to learn more about the blockchain technology, because that's where we're in. We're in this new digital era. You, I, our families, listen, we all need to learn more about the blockchain technology. Okay, so we got to really demystify blockchain. We got to really keep it simple here. Now, imagine, do me a quick favor, imagine a ledger or a record book, a book that where you take records on. So imagine a record book, but instead of being held in one particular place, everyone. It's distributed across thousands of computers around the world. So computers here in the United States, computers in Europe, computers in Australia, all over the world, there are record books. Okay, there are record books. And so this not only ensures security and transparency because you have all these books around the world, but it also means no single entity has control. So it's not centralized with one body having full control of everything. So that is a huge plus, and it's a true game changer in the digital space. So you have all these record books all over the world, everyone keeping tabs, sort of like checks and balances. Everyone, is keeping tab of what's actually happening with these transactions. So it's no one body that has full control. There are many record books all over the world who's documenting what's taking place on the blockchain. Okay, so how many of you have gained even if it's just a little bit more understanding about the blockchain? Type in Claire, or type in the word clear, CLEAR. Type that word in if you're gaining more clarity. Type in the word clear, CLEAR. Let me see who's following. I'm going to make sure I pause here and see who's following me. So again, type in the word clear if you're following, you're gaining a bit more understanding about blockchain. Okay, about the blockchain. Let's see who's following. All right, perfect. Dr. Pat says clear. Ken says clear. Mincy says clear. Absolutely. So I'm glad that you all are gaining more clarity because that's what this particular stream is all about. I wanted to make sure I kept it as simple as possible. So we talked a little bit about Ethereum, a little bit of an introduction. We also talked a bit about the blockchain. So let's talk about smart contracts. Okay, let's talk about smart contracts just a little bit. Now, these are self-executing contracts, with the terms directly written into code. So it's not like a physical document, okay? Remember, we're talking about the digital space. So it's not a physical contract. We're talking about digital. It's digitized, okay? These are self-executing contracts with the terms directly written in code. So the terms of these contracts are written in code, and they automatically enforce and they execute the terms of the agreement when certain conditions are met. So when certain conditions are met, it does what it needs to do. It just happens. The right actions take place when certain terms are met. Now, this means, though, everybody, this means less reliance. We're not relying so much more on intermediate parties. So there's no centralized person in the middle making decisions. So it also reduces time and costs, and it enhances trust in the transactions. So there's no person coming in and saying, okay, let me check that. All right, approved. Coming in and saying, let me check that. Okay, approved. No, that's not happening. Because when you get centralized bodies involved in transactions, you're increasing the likelihood of criminal activity. You're increasing the likelihood of delays in the transactions because they got to sit back and approve every little thing. Okay, and then there's possibility of theft. Okay, there's a huge possibility increasing the likelihood of theft and other things because of manipulation and greed that oftentimes characterizes the people involved in these bodies, these governmental bodies. Okay, so we know that this system, unfortunately, is defined by manipulation and greed. That's the current system. But when we're talking about blockchain, we're involving security, transparency, quick transactions. All of these help to define what we're talking about when we talk about the blockchain and cryptocurrency. Okay, so that's just a little bit about the smart contracts. Once again, smart contracts are, these are contracts that, with the terms specifically embedded in code, and they're connected to the blockchain. So we talked a little about smart contracts, but let's talk about the power of them connected, the power of Ethereum and smart contracts together. Let's talk about that a bit. So the question that I need to really address is, why is this so revolutionary? Why is this so revolutionary? Because Ethereum and smart contracts open up a world of different possibilities, from creating more efficient payment systems to revolutionizing how we handle legal agreements. The potential is huge. Okay, it helps us to do a number of different things. Now, for businesses and individuals alike, this can actually mean a new era of secure, decentralized, and efficient operations. Write those 3 characteristics down. When you're involving smart contracts, you have this new era of secure, decentralized, and efficient operations. Okay, efficient. That's what that means for both you and I as individuals, as well as for businesses. So that's really the power of Ethereum and smart contracts. So listen, what does that mean for us in terms of wealth building? How can we leverage this to truly build wealth? What does the possibility look like? And it's really endless, but what does the possibility look like in terms of building wealth? Okay. Well, understand something. Ethereum's platform enables not just currency transactions, but also the creation, get this, everybody, the creation of decentralized, or I should say, I'm going to leave it with that word since it's a word we're using a lot. Decentralized finance, better known as DeFi. So someone type in the word DeFi, D-E-F-I. DEFI. Okay. So it enables the creation of DeFi. That's what smart contracts can do. It enables, once again, the creation of DeFi. And I say DeFi, we're talking about DeFi applications and platforms. Okay. So these applications, these platforms provide new ways for investment, saving and earning passive income. And if you stay towards the end of tonight's stream, there is a platform that it's taking off here in the United States. It started, of course, outside of the USA, but it's taken off like a wildfire here in the United States. And many people are grabbing a hold of it and coming on board. It's really simple to get involved with, and it doesn't require a lot of money to get involved as well. So I'm going to share with you information about that towards the end of the stream here. Okay. So again, when it comes to smart contracts and what it does, and it enables us to be able to have platforms that provide new ways of investment, saving, and earning passive income. And we can do this all in a decentralized manner without traditional banking systems. So you don't have to worry about the centralized system that's in place. You can now do this on your own by plugging into the blockchain. Okay. And because of the smart contracts that are put in place. So that's just a little bit about the potential when it comes to building wealth through smart contracts. Now, how do you get started? How do you get started with Ethereum and smart contracts? What does that even look like? See, the first step, here it is. And I know some of you are taking notes. Let me slow down. The first step you're really going to want to take is education. Someone type that in for me, please. Step 1, education. Put that in the comments for me. Good evening. Welcome, Emily. Welcome to the stream. Type in the word education. That's step number 1. You want to become educated. Educated. That's important. Come on in. Amy Lewis, welcome. Matricia Stubbs, welcome, welcome. Education is step number 1. You have to educate yourself. You have to learn. Don't shy away. Don't say, that's too complicated. Okay, this is the better way. It's better than the traditional way of building wealth. I know that for myself because I'm involved in several projects. Okay, so I know that they work. Step number 1 is education. What is step number 2? Okay, but step number 1 is education, ladies and gentlemen. You got to understand the basics of Ethereum, blockchain, and how smart contracts work. Understand how they work. Here is the next step. The next step is consider exploring the Ethereum platform, perhaps by investing a small amount or trying some DeFi applications. And I'm going to share with you one that I believe is extremely, extremely powerful. Okay, so stay tuned to the very end. I'm going to show you maybe a 2 to 3 minute video of something I grabbed a hold of. And I just want to share this with you. I'm just sharing with you some information. And if it's something that you want to become involved in, you're more than welcome to ask. Okay. But like I said, step number 2 after the education is explore. Get involved with a small amount. Now, I'm not giving you financial advice, but that's something that you can do. Try out some DeFi applications, always ensuring to do what? To do so safely and securely. You got to do it safely and securely. Please take note of risk. Every asset accumulation platform has risk to it. So you want to learn to mitigate risk. Make sure you decide, what are you willing to lose? If you get involved with the platform, are you willing to part ways from that if something was to happen? So you have to ask yourself that question. Okay, ask yourself that question. So listen, I'm going to share with you. Let me see if I can. Yes, stay put. Thank you for watching this portion of it. But I am going to stop the sharing here. And then what I am going to do is I'm going to see if I can pull something up that I believe can be very helpful for each and every one of you. Okay, stay put. Now, hopefully this shows up really good so that you all will be able to see it. And I'm going to share my screen. I know I'm not sharing right now. Let's see. Okay. And it looks a little blurry, but hopefully you'll get the gist of it. Just listen really closely as I share the screen. This is a smart contract opportunity. I just grabbed a hold of it a couple of days ago. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you, ladies and gentlemen, is because I'm truly grabbing that scripture, the scripture that speaks of having 7 ventures, maybe even 8, because you don't know what disasters are going to come upon the land. So you need sources of income. There are many out here. You have to do your due diligence, do your research, do your homework, make the decisions for yourself. So let me go ahead and share this other screen. I'm actually going to share my Facebook screen. Then that way you'll be able to see what I'm looking at. And hopefully you can hear it. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to leave it like this. And let's see if I can go ahead and play it. It's about 3 minutes long, so take a look.
Hello, friends. I am thrilled to share an incredible life-changing opportunity with you. My name is Pluto, the BNB Hunter. It is a decentralized smart contract based on BNB that is certified by Certic and CoinSpect, where you can earn free tokens for joining and referring, and those tokens will be used in the future in a variety of ways. Mr. Oliver, the opportunities developer, has designed it in such a way that you can begin your trip by investing only 0.10 BNB and have the possibility to earn as much BNB as you desire. You can earn BNB here by working or by not working. It features a total of 12 slots and 2 matrices, X2 and X3. You can begin with slot 1 and purchase as many slots as you want. Now, we will see how this matrix works. So first, we will look at the X2 matrix, which is completely functional and will benefit you from your referral and your sponsor's spillover. X2 is a 2-level, 2x2 matrix. When 2 members join on your level 1, green color circle shown in the example, a 100% income is passed to your upline, and when 3 members join on your level 2, blue color circle shown in the example, a 100% income is passed to you. When the last red color circle fills the placement is recycled, and the cycle begins again at the first level and continues indefinitely. Everything you earn here is instant and automatic. Now we will look at the X3 matrix, which is a globally structured 2x3 matrix from which you can earn BNB. When the first 2 members join on your level 1, green color circle shown in the example, a 20% income will pass to you from each member joins. Similarly, when anyone joins on your level 2, big blue color circle shown in the example, 4 members, a 30% income will pass to you from each member joins. And when 8 members join on your level 3, you will get 50% of each of the first 6 members of level 3, and payments from the 7th and 8th members will be used to recycle your placement. Everything you earn here is instant and automatic. Now we will look at the earning potential of the X2 and X3 slots. With X2, you may start at 0.05 BNB and earn 409.55 BNB in just 1 cycle. Similarly, if you finish X3 cycles with only 0.05 BNB, you can earn 737.15 BNB with just 1 cycle. Now we will look at the one-of-a-kind income that will offer you BNB from your 10-level depth whenever any member earns from X2 and X3. This revenue is essentially a 10% deduction from all of your X2 and X3 slot income, which is then paid evenly, 1% each, to your 10 upline who meet the qualifications. Here are the terms and conditions. Number 1. You must have the same slots from which the income is deducted. Number 2. You must have a minimum of 10 direct. Number 3. You must have 10 directs with the identical slots where the income is made. So, if you met all 3 conditions, you are qualified to receive this revenue whenever any member receives from that particular position from X2 and X3 from your 10-level depth. With a modest team, you can earn more than 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, or even 10,000 BNB. For more information, please see the contact information provided in the description.
All right, everybody. So what you just saw, I'll put my camera back on. What you just saw was an example of a smart contract opportunity that allows you to be able to accumulate BNB coin. So a person, for example, can link up and connect with this smart contract, right? And you're able to come on board and you're able to plug into this matrix system with a minimum starting off with $55 worth of BNB coin, okay? And you can come in with more, but all you need is to really get a slot on Matrix 2 and Matrix 3. You need a total of about $55 worth of BNB coin, and it needs to be on either your Trust wallet or it needs to be on a MetaMask wallet. And this is just an example of a platform where you can actually benefit from smart contracts, okay, utilizing BNB. So there are many others out here in the world. I just found out about this one called Pluto. And so many people are truly taking off with this. I know this really launched it's been about almost a month now since it really truly took off here in the United States. And so it's been across seas maybe for about 2 months. And so now it's here in the United States and many people are coming in on board. So if that's something that interests you, right, and you want to learn more about that platform that I just shared with you on, again, starting with a minimum of $55 worth of BNB coin, feel free to let me know. Type in the word BNB in the comment section below. BNB. If you're watching on YouTube, okay, you should see some information in the description area I will provide in terms of that platform. And if you're on the podcast platforms out there, take a look in the description area as well, so you'll know how to link up with me to learn more. So with that in mind, listen, that's going to wrap it up for this week with Leadership TKO. Be sure to meet us back here on the Facebook platform. For those of you tuning in live, meet us back here on Monday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So until the next time that we come together again, I'm going to encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night to you, and God bless.